Hi, and welcome to Ace Your Interview. If you're preparing for a job interview, let's discuss how you can answer tough questions authentically, showcasing your experiences, strengths, and your value to the team. There's no memorized answers, just the genuine you. I'm Amy K. Watson of Amy K. Watson Coaching. Today we're going to dive into the SOAR technique for interviews. It's a strategic method highlighting your ability to overcome challenges. It differs from STAR statements, which are more task-focused, but both can be really valuable tools depending on the narrative you want to emphasize. Interviewers often ask behavioral-based questions to predict your job performance. Questions like, describe a situation where you disagreed with a supervisor, or tell me about a time when you took the lead. While these might seem varied, you can often answer multiple questions with a single story. For instance, I have 3 stories, one about my initiative, one about motivating someone else, and another about a communication hiccup with a supervisor. With these, I can respond to a wide range of interview questions. Likewise, you can have a few core stories adaptable for diverse inquiries. So, what's a SOAR or STAR story? They're acronyms. For SOAR, you present a strength or situation, then an obstacle or opportunity, followed by the action you took and the results. With STAR, after presenting situation and task, you directly delve into the action you took and its results. Use SOAR stories when you want to make sure the interviewer understands your strengths. Use STAR when the greatest strength you have to offer is getting things done and you want to emphasize a variety of tasks and results that you're capable of accomplishing. Let me give you an example. In the situation segment, be specific. Instead of saying, I'm tech savvy, say something like, I worked at the president's office during the transition from paper to digital. This specificity helps the interviewer visualize your role in the situation. Next, define the obstacle. When we transitioned to digital, I couldn't gauge the team members' workload. I felt lost, having relied on visible stacks of folders before. In my panic, I got overwhelmed and got in people's way. For the action part, focus on what you did. In my case, I realized I was overwhelmed, so I slowed down, communicated with the team, learned the system, and ensured everyone contributed effectively. Finally, offer the results. Due to our collective effort, the office staff became confident system owners and trust within the team soared. When you're crafting your SOAR or STAR story, remember to be specific, genuine, and focused on your role and contribution. This method not only helps you prepare for interviews, but also boosts your confidence in showcasing your achievements. So let's get into your stories. Begin by revisiting any self-awareness exercises you've done. Examine your journal entries and assessment results, and as you reflect, look for high-impact stories as well as themes. Identify those stories where you can find themes relevant to common behavioral interview questions, and look for how your strengths were revealed in the situation. And I'll tell you, it's a really good idea to ask a friend or a coach for help putting the story into SOAR or STAR format. And then to be prepared, first list out all of your stories, then tie each one to a characteristic they reveal. Finally, associate them with potential interview questions. Give each one a title, such as a story about handling pressure might be titled Initiative Under Pressure. This title acts as a quick memory jogger for the interview. So let's get into an example. Here's my initiative under pressure story. At Hertz, amidst a merger, we were in a change management process. I was responsible for ensuring our consultant delivered quality, on-time training. Despite time constraints and global coordination, we not only created a training program embraced by all, but I became an expert in the culture-shaping toolset. This story, when I tell it in its full 5 whole minutes long format, embodies persistence, planning, resourcefulness, and creativity. Regularly rehearsing your stories then makes them feel authentic and fresh. Practice helps you adhere to the 3 to 5 minute ideal time frame, and then you can focus on enthusiasm and energy, offering a vivid, clear, and concise account. Finally, I want to share with you a game-changing question that you can pose in the interview of the person who's interviewing you. And that game-changing question is, what are your concerns about me? This question is so powerful because it showcases self-awareness and it provides a chance for you to counter any of their concerns with a relevant story you haven't shared yet. Whether it's addressing a lack of experience or emphasizing your adaptability, stories can really help to quell concerns while also letting you know how the interview really went. I want to encourage you to anticipate your potential weaknesses related to this position, and then be ready with a story that either showcases a direct experience that is relevant to what somebody else might think is your weakness, or that emphasizes your adaptability and problem-solving skills in a variety of situations. If you have questions about stories or interviews, jot them down. Talking with a coach is the perfect avenue to address these. Well, that's what I have for you today in this video. If you learned something that will be useful for you, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out, lets me know that content like this is relevant to your needs. Then let me know your thoughts in the comments below and anything else you might have a question about, and subscribe if you want to. Until the next time, be good to yourself.